It's another Buzz moment of manliness.
Why is it great to be a guy? You can be president.
Outrageous Talk Radio. 100.7 The Buzz. KQBC, Seattle.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey, it is the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. And miraculously, here in person, everybody.
Wow!
Enjoy it while it lasts. No gigs,
Can you tell the difference?
No, I can't.
Yeah, see?
And I'm here.
Nor can
I'm in the
anyone else.
room, and I
Yeah.
can't tell the goddamn difference. All righty. So, no guests tonight for a change. Just the love that the two hosts find between each other. And I'll be giving out my cranberry recipe.
Oh, tonight's the night.
Oh,
Tonight's
yes.
the big night.
Oh, yes.
You know, I was thinking, listening to David Greer vomit.
Mhm.
I was, they did a piece on him and sort of Access Hollywood. And man, he just does not slow down, does he?
No.
He's always like that.
Well, actually, he does, because I called him this morning.
Always like you. He's boring in real life.
Sound like he was on a Quaalude.
Yeah.
Call him about 9:30 this morning. Hello. But you know, it's weird. Celebrities do their kind of non-committal answering. Turn that down, please. It sounds too much like a regular radio show. Celebrities have their answer the phone voice. So I called David Alan Greer this morning. It's 9:30, 9:45. Hello, David Alan Greer? Yeah. What's up? It's Adam Carolla. Hey, my man, what's going on? Woo! Yeah, I mean, that's what happens because they don't want to pick the phone up
and be David Alan
have
Greer.
some guy who's just trying to sell real estate or something on the other line or want to know what their long-distance carrier is, realize who it is, and then have their phone number.
That's right.
So they give that, hello? Except for, I've been practicing that my whole life.
Yeah.
You see?
And yours doesn't pick up again afterwards. when you find out who you're talking to, it keeps going. Hello, this is Adam.
No, I know.
What?
Hi, this is Adam. Please leave a message.
Yeah. I'll tell you, though, I'm really hanging with the brothers. I had Juan G called me yesterday, was in here the other day from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Marcus Allen called a few days before that. So I'm I got Marcus Allen, Juan G, David Allen Greer. I have a quite a fine black lineup now. I'm not sure about the blacks. What do you mean? I'm hanging with them.
Now, is that
I'm the new homeboy?
There's a bag of cranberries sitting
Yes.
I couldn't help but notice.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Can I say just to see what cranberries are supposed to look like? Because I always thought they were things that came pressed out of a can. Oh, wow.
Drew, you don't know what they look like whole?
No, I think I do.
Hey,
They're partially dried. Well, this has been sitting around since last
They've been
Thanksgiving.
in my fridge.
Yes, these
Yeah.
are petrified.
Well, I'm bringing them in because I want to read the recipe on the back of the package.
But you're not going to use them this year, are you?
No, not unless not unless there's some sort of shortage of cranberries or I get really, really stoned.
And then you just start chewing on it. But this is also an example of how your grandmother freezes everything, right?
No,
That's the other purpose
this is not frozen. This actually just sat in my refrigerator for 1 year.
Nice.
That's what
Nice
you can
touch.
do when you're a bachelor. Well, let me tell you, out of sight, out of mind. I put those things in those salad crispers and I'll never see it again. I could put $10,000 cash in one of those things. I'd never find it again. I'd never open it up. You know that drawer at the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Once that drawer shuts, that's it.
It'll be a year before it opens.
When I open the fridge, it's all visual. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all impulse.
Yeah,
what you see, you eat.
Well, here's the thing.
It's a very primitive mechanism.
I know what I'm heading for usually before I open the door of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So I grab it and make my way out of there. But I don't start looking around. And even if I did look around, I wouldn't look in the drawers. If it's in a drawer and it's closed, out of sight, out of mind. I haven't seen these cranberries in over a year.
Yeah.
The point is the recipe is right on the back, and there just couldn't be anything easier than this. And This is a cause. This is my
Let's
cause.
hear the recipe.
I want to let the kids, I'm stalling so the kids can grab a pad and
All right.
pencil and write this down. You can all make fresh cranberry sauce
Quickly,
this
where are the
year.
cranberries?
And never eat anything out of a can for Thanksgiving. That is so white trash. That
Cod
is so
cranberries.
lowbrow. Okay.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Uh-oh. What does producer Ann have in there?
Read that.
Tori Spelling, Thanksgiving dinner.
Wait, what is this in? This is set this up.
Oh, I'm
It's in
sorry.
Entertainment Magazine.
Yes.
And it's
Producer Ann.
Thanksgiving edition.
Read that, Drew.
Okay. And it says, America prepares to talk turkey with their families this holiday. We had to ask, what's a poor old celebrity got to be thankful for? So Tori Spelling answers, Thanksgiving dinner. My dad goes for the pecan pie, but I love cranberry sauce in a can.
Oh!
And Mom's awesome Jell-O mold.
Did I?
Yeah.
Remember I said white trash?
Okay.
White trash. Those spellings, that is whiter. That is albino trash. She's almost clear trash. She's one step away from being translucent trash. TT.
Oh, God.
How dare Tori Spelling?
Remember
and you know the thing that's dangerous about that message? A lot of kids look up to her.
Yeah.
And when they see that some highfalutin celebrities eating canned cranberry sauce, it gives them the green light to go for the can opener on Thanksgiving. Well, not me, brother or sister. I brought in my recipe tonight.
Billy D. Williams
What's he
is in
do?
here, too. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I find it difficult to celebrate something that's disrupted an entire civilization.
He's a very, very heavy guy. Billy D. Williams was in here a few months back. He takes himself very seriously. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And probably doesn't get called on it too much, does he?
Yeah.
I'm guessing not. Some people need to be called on it. Well, he's kind of the equivalent of the hot-looking chick who never has anyone say, hey, fat ass, shut up. You're not making sense. Drink up and take your top off, honey. You're boring everyone to death. All right, Drew, are you
Go
ready
ahead.
for
Now
this?
we're ready. Yeah,
And
yeah.
please, Brett,
I'm listening.
what does your wife have the maid cook every year?
No, she cooks all kinds of. It puts all kinds of.
Susan?
Yeah.
Susan cooks?
Oh, yeah.
Does she make cranberry sauce?
Yes. Yeah.
Fresh cranberry sauce?
I haven't seen cranberry sauce in a can seriously in about 20 years.
Are you sure she's not just opening the can and putting in a dish?
No,
and hiding
because
it from
there's
you?
like walnuts and things in it sometimes.
Sometimes they dress it up that way.
Yeah. No. No.
Here's a.
Because you can see the chunks. You can see
Okay. So you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because you can get the canned stuff with chunks in it too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Susan may be opening that can.
No.
All right. Here's what you need, everybody. Drew's going to continue reading the Entertainment Magazine, by the way.
I was just thinking she would pay homage to her white trash past, but she has been vindicated, been released.
Susan?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not so sure. I'm going to check the garbage for the next couple of weeks.
What are you
over
doing?
at the,
You're
Pinsky
going
household.
to the.
I'm going to my dad's house. Yeah, it's always a good time. All right, here it is, everyone. You need one sack of these cranberries. It comes in a sack. It's about the size of a Kleenex box. Holds, well, Drew, count these cranberries. I want to know how many are in there. No.
About 300-400.
It holds about a pound, what is that, about a pound, 12 ounces of cranberries in this sack. You take this sack and you empty the contents. These are whole cranberries into a saucepan. That's just a regular pot. You make your macaroni and cheese or top ramen in it, stoners. 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. That is it. Boil rapidly until berries pop. That's nice. You wait about 5 minutes, let it cool, and you get 4 cups of fresh cranberry sauce.
That's
you
it.
hear me?
It's over.
You mongrels. You make that, or I damn you. I put a curse and a pox on your family if you don't make your own cranberry sauce.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. And I'm going to score mine probably tomorrow because things get a little tight. They get a run on these things. You sure Susan makes it fresh?
Absolutely.
Seriously, who cooks? Who cooks?
She does.
Thanksgiving?
She's going to start tomorrow.
She has
Wednesday.
somebody cook it?
No.
She cooks it herself?
Yeah.
Somebody rub her feet while she cooks?
Afterwards.
Okay. Julie, you're 21.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm getting a boob job done in January.
Uh-huh. Do you eat fresh cranberries on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I use the same recipe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, baby?
So I was just wondering, is there anything I should be worried about?
What are they doing to your boobs?
Enlarging them?
Uh-huh. What are they now?
They are a 32B
What are you going to?
to a 32D.
Nice.
How come?
Nice jump.
I'm in the porn business.
I see. You direct, AD, gaffer.
Right, screenwrites.
Right. What do you do?
No, I do photographs.
Oh, you do. You don't.
Still?
You don't make the movies.
No, not yet.
Yeah, soon, right?
Soon, yeah.
Are you hoping to?
Yeah, I am.
Well, now, why? How long's the waiting list? Can't you just make one tomorrow?
I could, but it's more savvy to go about it, to start off small and go big, because you make more money that way.
What do you mean?
You get more...
Stature. She's establishing herself in some other way.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Well-
What do you mean? You're gonna? It gives you more cachet to be in Swank for a few months, or Hustler, or Jugs, and then make your way into the porn film industry.
Yeah, exactly.
So you establish yourselves like a pinup girl,
Yeah.
and then they throw some money at you to do an adult scene.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. And how much? How do you have an agent or a tennis coach who advises you of this?
I have an agent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd like to hang out with this guy. Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work, right? Guy's got the earring, right?
No, he doesn't.
No earring?
No.
Must have got pulled out in a bar fight. He wears the gold chain with the Italian horn hanging off it?
Yeah.
He does have the Italian horn?
I don't know about the horn, but he has a gold chain.
Nice. Very classy. How about a bracelet? Always love to see that on a man.
No bracelet.
Yeah. Again, probably pawned it. Owed a bookie some money or something. All right. So you're going to do what magazines could we currently find you in?
I'm not in magazines. I'm mostly on the internet.
Is there better money posing for things on the internet than there is in magazines?
Sometimes.
Okay, write that down. Very definitive. And how much money do you get for a nude photo shoot for the internet?
Usually $200 to $300.
And that's just you alone being naked.
Or else sometimes I'm with other girls.
I see. Still $200 or $300.
Yeah.
And when do you think you'll make the transition into the movies?
Probably within the next year or so.
I see. And you don't have any qualms with that?
No, it's just something I'm going to do for like a couple of years to make some money.
Right. Fast forward 37 years and she's in 50 and Effable, the movie. All right, now hold on a second. Let me get back to Julie. Julie?
Uh-huh.
All right, so just a few years to make some money.
Yeah.
Why?
To put myself through school.
Right. What kind of school? And hold on a second. Let me tell you the catch-22 with you going to school.
Uh-huh.
It's not going to take. There's nothing for you to study.
Well, I'm going right now.
What are you studying?
Law.
Law?
Uh-huh.
How do you spell that?
LAW.
All right. Lucky guess. And you're going to be an attorney?
Yeah.
Attorney in a porn film or an actual attorney?
An actual attorney.
You're in law school currently.
I'm just doing the prerequisite kind of stuff right now.
Right. Junior college?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold
That's
on
not
a second.
studying law.
Let me
Julie.
explain something.
That's going to college.
You are found guilty as charged.
Let me tell you something about all you tards in junior college right now. I don't mind you being in junior college. I do have some problem with you wasting your taxpayers' money and your parents' money, but don't even begin to talk about what your dreams and aspirations are until you get to a 4-year college. My buddy John, he's my age, so he's on his 18th year of junior college. Now he's going to be a doctor.
This year.
He's been an astronaut, a fireman, a dentist, a pediatric specialist. He's done everything, but he's still in junior college. Julie, forget about this. You don't have the mental horsepower to be an attorney.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice message.
Well, listen, I'm giving you some tough love. I'm going to make it easy on yourself.
So what should you do, Mr. High Horse?
What you should do is you should
Save the money?
not do the porn, get a regular job like a hostess or bartender or something, and save your money doing that. And then don't waste it on college. Buy a condo.
Well, her question was about the surgery. So, let's, Julie, how come you haven't looked into this at all and talked to a surgeon about it?
I have an appointment coming up in a couple
All
of
right.
weeks.
Well,
so-
he or she will go through with you all the potential risks. It's an
Yeah.
operation. There's infection, bleeding, and these implants require some care, and there's all kinds of things that can go wrong with them.
I bet your agent could recommend somebody.
Oh, I'm sure.
Couldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
seriously, he handles a few girls, right?
Uh-huh.
And they've had the procedure done, right?
Right.
And what do you think of their work?
It looks fine.
All right, well, why don't you see, and he's probably got some kind of group rate discount or something. Why don't you see who he likes?
And by the way, as far as law school goes, you understand that most people have trouble paying for law school, right?
Yeah.
Right. And most people don't go to porn as a way of paying for it. What you do is you take student loans, and then you pay it back after you join the workforce.
Well, you don't even have to pay it back. It's good news.
Yeah. So why to say, I'm using porn for money for school is denial. It's ludicrous.
All right. Well, listen, let's not squash your dreams. Julie,
Yeah?
good luck.
Okay.
I'll be seeing you soon.
Okay.
And try not to get too freaked out on coke or heroin or anything, all right?
Oh, yeah, I won't.
And remember, good eye protection. All right?
What?
Yeah, when you're in the industry. Very important.
Eye protection?
Yes.
Splashing.
Very dangerous.
Okay.
All right. There you have it.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Yeah, she can make a fine attorney. I could just see her arguing a case. Your Honor, I object.
Huh?
On what grounds? You want to see my... don't worry about it, Anderson. That's a good word.
I'm on hold.
Paul? You're not on hold.
To win like $10,000.
Paul, you
He's
idiot.
telling his dad why
I'm
he's
on
not.
hold.
He's telling his dad why he's on hold.
Yeah, my uncle's on. Willie B. I know this dude.
This is interesting. He's trying to defend this for his dad.
I think he's watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something.
Oh,
He's watching one of these trivia shows.
I see,
And
I
they're going
see.
to call a lifeline
I see.
or something.
Paul? Paul?
Yeah,
Now, can you talk to us?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're on the air.
I am?
Yeah.
All right.
Who were you talking to there?
Oh, that was the radio. And that was my grandma's boyfriend. Sorry.
Grandma's boyfriend?
Yeah, she's only 45. My whole family's had young. They were young when they
My
were.
grandma's boyfriend. She's my age.
It's a good time to be alive.
Oh.
Where are you calling from?
Denver.
Really? Where's your family originally from?
As far as I know, right here in Colorado.
I see. All right, Paul, what's your question?
Yeah, well, I've got like an older sister
Pregnant?
who's well, she kind of messes with me in my sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind
I was just wondering if I should tell my parents or just tell her to stop.
Are your parents a mess, or were they people that
No,
respond?
no, really cool parents.
Then being cool
Well,
sometimes is
they're
not
cool
Well, I
because
mean, they're
they're
good parents. Good
So they smoke pot with you.
17 and 19.
Yeah, right. The parents.
Yeah. I mean, once in a while they get an argument when he bogarts the video game. Paul,
Yeah.
how old are your parents, just for fun?
Well, right now I'm living with my grandparents.
Why aren't you living with your parents?
My mom was she did some drugs like 4 years ago,
Shocking.
and then she dropped it because really a lot of bad stuff was happening, and now she's in sort of a halfway house, not really.
I see.
She works, she comes and visits and stuff. So
Let me ask Drew a quick question here. Drew, is there such a thing as a three-quarter house?
No, it's all halfway.
It's all halfway.
There's a one-third house.
A one-third house?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind living in that. What, you there Monday and Wednesday kind of thing?
halfway.
Monday and Wednesday and a couple hours on Friday?
No, it's all halfway house.
It's all halfway houses?
Yeah.
What's a whole way house? That's a live-in, resident,
yeah,
treatment?
It's inpatient.
Inpatient. Halfway house means...
and halfway out.
What do you get to do on a halfway house?
You live and just live amongst sober people usually. I mean, most of it refers to recovering addicts.
So halfway house is a full-time... That's a whole
Yeah,
way
but you're
house.
halfway into the real world, halfway out.
I see. And again, they don't try to transition them into a quarter house on the way out.
No, although it's not a bad concept.
Yeah.
I think stepping down is a little more slowly is not a bad idea
Yeah,
at all.
give them a goal.
And there are really halfway house not a very accurate term. There's different kinds of residential programs
All
out
right,
there.
just making a joke there, Drew. Paul,
Yeah,
how old's your sister?
16.
I see. And what does she do to you when you're in bed?
Well, she kind of messes around my ass area. Oops. Oh, sorry. Butt area.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
kisses me a lot in a lot of different places. Hasn't gone to the frontal part yet, though.
Is this, well, it's because you're on your belly. Do you sleep on your stomach?
I don't know. This is when I'm like dozing, not really awake, but
Yeah.
Well, if your parents are sort of hooked into a program, they might be able to help you. So, yeah, I would talk to somebody
Wait
like
a
this. And I
minute.
would say, do not be alone with your
Is
sister.
this your
if it helps.
blood sister?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, to figure it out.
Worked
Check
out
the
one
family
out for
tree
a
out.
second.
No, I've got a little sister, a brother, me, and my older sister all have separate dads, same mom.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
So that'd be a half sister.
Paul,
Huh.
let me tell you what your goal is, brother. You're not too into the ladies now.
Oh, really? Yeah, I am, big time. I've got, well, right now I'm with this really, really sweet girl named Nikki.
Yeah, I'd like to get a look at her.
I
She's probably
actually
got a
bunch of my
mullet.
best-
All right,
bunch of my-
listen, Paul, listen to me. Do not get anyone pregnant, or you're going to end up like the rest of your crazy effed up family.
I've made out and stuff.
Yeah, I know. You're 14. I'm just saying.
By 16, yeah.
9 months is going to pass. You're going to have 6 kids. Just don't get anyone pregnant. Remember these words, Paul. You
All
stay
right.
out of that. Stay out of the same mess, the same mire that your family's in. It's like, you know what you have to do, everybody? You have to do a sort of mini evolution. You have to evolve. You actually have to crawl out from the mire, from the swamp.
That's
what your family is.
That's what it used to be. For thousands of years, it was all about let's educate and develop children, the offspring, who can do better, who are evolving forward, that the human species is held to a higher standard.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Here's my policy with sisters coming around while I'm sleeping. BJ or nothing. I don't want any ass play, no kissing, none of that nonsense.
I don't think you have nothing to worry about with your through Sherwood Forest.
How dare you? Brian,
Yeah?
you're 14.
Uh-huh.
Your parents are moving in with another girl.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
What? Oh my God, this is weird parent night.
What are your parents doing?
They're moving in with their best friend.
Who's a girl?
Yeah.
How old are your parents?
33, 32.
They're moving in with her?
Yeah, we're all moving to a big house
Why?
because they're engaged in sexual matter.
How do you know about this?
Where are you in Utah?
No.
Where are you calling from?
Bakersfield area.
How do you know about this?
Because I've dug through some of their stuff before and I've dug up some stuff.
Like what?
Yeah.
I know that my mom's friend was raped when she was little, so she has HIV, I think, maybe. And
Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
How do you know she was
I
raped?
found
Columbo's
condoms in my
brother,
parents'-
Retardo.
Yeah. What is it?
My mom's fixed, and I found condoms in my parents' room.
So what?
That was one of the things that led me to think to something. And then I told my mom's best friend's daughter, which is 14, same age as me,
Told her what?
about this.
That you found condoms in your parents' room?
That I think that they were engaged, because we heard them one night. They came home from Brews in the Village, and they were really drunk. And we heard them.
They came home from where?
Brews in the Village, it's a drinking thing.
Oh, yeah. Out there in Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, been there many times. Hold on. Okay. That's one of the hallmarks of being stupid. You think other people around the country
Know everything.
stuff that's
Well, it's
sort
you.
of germane
It's you.
to your little world.
Yeah, it's your world.
All right, listen. Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
Don't get anyone pregnant.
Well,
Listen, I don't, this sounds like a mess, although I don't think it's quite what you think it is.
No.
you want me to get you something deeper? I'm engaged with sexual intercourse with my mom's best friend's daughter.
And she's 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That I
Are you-
believe.
I believe that. You using any protection?
My mom's tried to give us some before, but we haven't yet.
Okay.
Why?
Brian, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm going to say this to everybody out there. Please listen. I know I'm up on my horse. We gotta run. We're running late for break. I get my cranberry recipe. I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. But here's the deal. It's like, this is what I tell my mom. I don't blame any of you for being stupid. I blame you for not listening to smart people. Understand you're stupid. You don't know what the F is going on. You're 14. Your head's spinning like a goddamn dreidel. Your family's a mess. Everything's a mess. I understand all of that.
Stop and listen.
Yeah, I tell this to my mom when I'm talking about fixing her house.
Nice.
You don't know what you're doing. I do.
Save her from yourself.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Just listen to me. Don't question me. So, here's what you do. All you stupid people out there. First off, understand you're stupid.
That's
Secondly, that's fine. Admit you're stupid. And third, seek the advice of people who aren't stupid.
And by the way, that's what smart people do. They seek the advice of smarter people.
I know it sounds like a catch-22 that how can you be stupid if you seek the advice of smarter people, but look at it this way. Look at your life like a road trip and you're in some state you've never been in before. Don't just keep driving aimlessly. Pull over, find some local, and ask for directions and listen.
Yeah, the problem is the locals they choose are pretty effed up themselves.
I'm your local.
Okay.
I'm the guy.
So how do you pick the right guy?
I'm the guy whittling in the rocking chair out front of the Phillips 66 or Mohawk station on the long Route 5.
Sinclair.
Do not get somebody pregnant. That is the first. It's like number one. You cannot pass go. You cannot collect $200. You cannot begin your journey without this piece of advice. All you screwed up people from screwed up families, the fundamental cause of your family's problems was too many kids too early. Do not make that same mistake. That's all I'm saying. You have to pull out, Brian. No. You have to get some birth control if you're going to boff your
Should we try talking to
parents'
more
friends. No. Just, it's a mess. Don't get anyone pregnant. Otherwise, I don't care what goes on. Any other problem will come and go. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing else that'll stay.
There's some STD problems, but
don't even care about that as long as it renders them infertile. We'll be back.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in a minute.
You're listening to LoveLine on Outrageous Talk Radio, 100.7 The Buzz.
LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew over there. All right, I'm done yelling at the kids. Let's power through some calls. What do you say?
All right.
David.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 15, brother. You're on LoveLine.
Hey, thanks, man.
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm a big fan, and I gotta say that, man.
You bitch!
Dave, what's up?
Oh, yeah. But this girl gave me head like about a month ago, and there's like itching, but there's no bumps.
Itching on the skin?
Yeah.
What makes you think it has anything to do with what she did to you?
Gave me head.
Recreation? Should we recreate that?
Okay. This girl gave me head, about a month ago, and now there's itching, but there's no bumps.
What makes you think it has anything to do with what she did to you?
Give me head.
Wow.
He's going to weave that into every conversation, though. And that's his answer. I mean, a cop pulls him over on his moped. Did you see that green light? Just give me head. How was your day at school today, son? Just give me head.
Oh, man.
What were your reference sources on this? I didn't see any bibliography on this book report you handed in, David. Give me head. Listen, if I got head when I was 15, I'd work it in every conversation too. I don't blame.
It's not just working into every conversation; it's the response to every question. David, what's the deal here? What makes you think that has anything to do with what you've experienced with this young lady?
Like later that day, it started.
Later that day, it started up. And there was no rash there or anything like that?
Nope.
And it's on the skin we're talking about here.
I guess. Well, yeah.
all right. He's an idiot.
Yeah,
he's like laughing and stuff. But you won't have an itch with no redness or bumps.
That's right.
It's almost impossible.
It's
right?
impossible because you'll scratch it and you'll create a rash. It's called lichenification or lichen simplex chronicus.
That's right. Self-fulfilling scratchacy.
That's right.
Mike?
Yeah.
You're 26.
Yes.
What's up?
I've got a problem, kind of a moral dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
Found some child porn in my dad's desk.
What do you mean?
It was pictures of two naked boy and a girl with a website address.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something, Mike. I wanted to say this in our last caller when a couple of callers ago, where the guy was saying that he was going through his mom's and dad's room and he found condoms and this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You get to a certain age.
You
I
start
don't know
digging
what.
through your parents' stuff.
No.
Not you, Mike. I'm not accusing you of snooping. I'm sure you found this in a very innocent fashion. I am saying you get to a certain age and you don't want to know. For me, it was probably 18 or 19. But the point is I won't go in my mom's room. I won't go in my dad's room. I don't want to go in the house. I'm going to my dad's for Thanksgiving. I'm going to sit out on the porch and then bring me food. I do not, I go in the bathroom and I'm taking a leak and I get something in my eye or something. I think I can get some eye drops. I'm scared to open the medicine cabinet for fear of some kind of vaginal lubricant or some bizarre personal item I might come across,
Yes.
I don't look around. I don't want to know. I'll put a blindfold on like a hostage. I don't know what my dad's house looks like. I really don't. I only can go from memory from high school.
There was like a horse wear those blinders as he walked through the
No, I actually wear a blindfold like a hostage. They put the food in front of me, and I go, I have to raise my hand. Where's the glass? I feel around the table. It's on the left side. Don't be careful. You're eating off Aunt Pat's plate. Be careful.
Warmer.
Yeah, Drew, right? You don't want to look. You wouldn't go through your parents' bedroom for $1 million, would you?
Yeah, it wasn't his bedroom. It was his office desk.
Right.
And
find all those pennies your dad has saved up on your bed. All right, so you found, oh, Christ.
But my point is, I've got a 1-year-old nephew now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, my sister and we don't think that we were molested in any sort of way.
Anything else weird about your dad?
Yeah, plenty. He's with a woman now that they're into some, I guess, bizarre sexual stuff. A friend of mine that just recently committed suicide got a blowjob from her.
Well, that must have been a bad blowjob.
Yeah.
By the way, that's not going on her resume. Last guy blew killed himself. I mean, Jesus Christ. Ooh. How does that make you feel as a woman, Yeah, I blew him, and it was almost a day later when he killed himself.
In about 3 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, my point is there anything I should be doing to try to get my dad some help, or do you think he needs help, or what am I supposed to do?
How old is he?
Mid-50s.
What's he do for a living?
He is a salesman.
Perfect. I don't trust people that sell things for a living. When you sell something, what you're saying to the world is, I have no skill. I could do nothing else. I'm going to try to get a percentage off of people who don't really need me. So, Mike, here's my feeling with this guy. Is he on drugs or booze or anything?
He's an alcoholic. He's not a drug addict as far
Well,
as
why don't you focus on getting that treated?
How about you hire a drifter to kill him? I would do that if I found that child porn in my dad's desk.
Couldn't you report this to police?
Is it worth? I don't know that it's that serious.
No.
Well, anyone that uses
that's why I called you guys.
But anybody that frequents child pornographic sites is supporting that whole process.
No. Well, listen, I really do think, Mike, this is a situation where your dad's crazy. He's a boozer. He's probably got another 4 to 7 years. Basically, your job is to try to avoid him when he's drunk.
But no, wait a minute. What if he's predatory? What if he's hurting
He's
people?
not doing anything. You think he's doing anything?
I don't know.
He's worried about his 1-year-old nephew.
Do you really think that this guy's a danger to your nephew?
I don't know. I don't think he did anything to my sister and I, but...
Don't leave him alone with the nephew.
I didn't plan on finding child pornography in his desk.
Don't leave him alone with any kids. Rule number 1. Number 2, I would get working on the alcoholism, because in the process of that treatment, all this would come out.
Well, it is true. I bet if he sobers up...
And by the way, in the course of treatment, if you would participate in the treatment, you should bring this up as part of the consequence of his disease. It's something that needs to be processed in a treatment center.
Yeah.
A safe environment.
I know I was raised with no family values whatsoever, but My feeling is if your parents can't hold up their end of the bargain by not being freaks, just let them rot. Leave him. Leave him and his child porn and his booze and his screwed up old lady just to, suck off the government and rot somewhere. You don't have to go over there.
Nice thought.
Well, how close is he with the guy anyway? How much does he really love him? What's he need him for?
But the question more is, should he be taking some action against him or trying to help him?
I don't think you need to have the guy arrested because he's looking at weird stuff on websites. I don't think he's dangerous. His dick probably doesn't work half the time. Just leave him to rot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I suggest that with everybody, by the way. You have a friend, loved one, family member doing something weird, stop. Just don't go over there. Either way, it solves itself, right?
Mm.
Ashley?
Yes?
You're 15.
Yes.
What's up?
Oh, long-time listener, first-time caller. Just want to say
Thank you.
I have had my period for a year and a half now, and for the last 9 months, I haven't had mine. And I'm on Prozac.
That could be doing it.
Could it be doing it?
Yep.
Okay, because I was just wondering if it was just me or the medication.
No, but you need to talk to your doctor about it. Have you had any lactation, any discharge from your breast, anything like that?
A little bit.
Yeah, you got to talk. Anything besides Prozac you're taking?
I'm taking these sleeping pills. I think. I don't know the name.
Yeah, I wonder if they're doing this. Prozac doesn't do this stuff very often, but
You getting sleep? Will you send some of those over to the studio? And with Drew, you can read what's on the pill. You can tell what it is, right?
Well, I try not to take them that much because they give me really bad headaches.
Sounds good, though. Sounds powerful.
all right. But you should.
Why are you taking sleeping pills at 15?
I'm can't sleep at all. I usually only get like 1 to 2 hours of sleep per night.
You should be talking to your doctors about this, right?
What happened?
Yeah,
Were you
I do.
traumatized or something?
I had an eating disorder for 4 years, and
Yeah.
Starting at 11?
yeah.
What got you going on the eating disorder?
Oh,
What do you throw up at 11? Happy Meals and Captain Crunch?
no, I don't. It was just a bad situation. My parents were going through a lot then, so
I see.
I
All
was
right.
really depressed.
Yeah. And so you haven't talked to your doctors about your not having had a period?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Okay, you should do that. Like month 2 when you haven't had your period. Go ahead and report that, all right?
Okay.
All right. I'm sure they can. I'm sure it's not a big deal, though they will do a little bit of testing to make sure it's not something else going on. But it's probably the medication.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're not dancing anymore?
No.
Good. Were you into ballet?
Oh, no. I'm a model.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Geez, what's up with you models? Why are you all so crazy? How does that go? It must be a burden for a woman to be beautiful.
No.
It's not?
No.
It's a good thing?
I'm
Seems
just
like a lot of
my weight.
pressure. You know what it is? You know what I'm thinking about with a woman when she's very, very beautiful? It's very desirable, but on the other hand, I think other people think you have it better than you actually do. And it's sort of like driving a really nice car everywhere all the time. Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's a full-time job. I mean, if you're a chick and you're really super hot, it'd probably be like you just driving a Ferrari everywhere, which is great on a Saturday night when you're going to a movie.
Yeah.
But it's not so great when you got to like run down to the corner to get a six-pack at 1:30 in the morning on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you don't want to leave it in the parking lot. I mean, I could see that. Like, sometimes I think about these extremely beautiful women. Great for the movie openings. But what about when they just got to go to the bank, or they just want to go to the liquor store, or they're in a crappy neighborhood and they got to like stop and ask for directions, or pump their own gas? You know, they're driving through some crappy neighborhood.
How about just getting through airports and things? You know what I mean? Just when you're just trying to go. From
Like getting hassled, having people talking to you all the time, and yeah.
That's why you mistreat people.
Yeah, it's got to be rough. That's why I mistreat. Yes, I mistreat the attractive, and the rich and powerful. Drew, please back me up
You're
on
fair.
this.
You're fair.
I'm only mean to people that are higher up on the ladder than I am.
I got on a plane this evening, and the first thing they wanted to talk to me about was your ranting about the walnuts or the almonds
on the airplanes.
Yes, they brought the captain on. You could have gotten arrested. It's a violation of federal law, you know.
Just because I forced the captain to come out of the cockpit, open the mixed Fiesta pack, and separate the almonds from the other Chex Mix and things like that.
Literally, as I walked into the plane, they went, "Hey, got to talk to you about something."
Were you flying, what was it, Southwest?
No, this was United going from Denver to here.
Nice. Yeah, well, he did it while we're on the ground. He wasn't doing anything.
You are an asshole.
He was having fun. I said I'm flying first class. I like almonds. I need them separated.
Man,
he was screwing around. You know what I mean? It'd be like if you had you told Shaquille O'Neal, get down and armor all my car tires, you son of a bitch, and he went, "Yes'm," and he just went and did it. It'd be like a joke. See what I'm saying? Anderson doesn't think it's funny. All right, we'll be back.
LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready. Ready.
You're listening to LoveLine on Outrageous Talk Radio, 100.7 The Buzz.
Yeah. Drew and I just spoke for 5 minutes very passionately about nuts.
Bonded, actually.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the best part about flying, is it American or United?
I think they both do it.
That little warm cup of mixed nuts they give you. Oh,
I know you want these nuts.
that is so good. So good. I'll tell you, Jimmy, my partner, Jimmy Kimmel, doesn't like nuts. It drives me insane. I don't accept that. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but anything that I like that you don't like, I don't like.
You reject.
I reject completely. Yeah. If I deem something as good, I don't care if it's music or food or architecture or cars, you must like it too. You must be equally
this is why
passionate
our
about
relationship has yours and mine has survived so long. It's because we share these certain commonalities.
Right. And the only things that you don't like as much as I like is stuff you don't know about, and if you knew it, you would like it as much.
That's right.
That's the way I look at it. Lori?
Hi.
You're 23.
And I accept that, too.
We'd make a great gay couple.
No.
We really would.
Nah. You and Jimmy are much better.
Smoked almonds every night for dinner.
Macadamia nuts for dessert.
We'd listen to the Dixie Chicks. Uh-oh. Jimmy's on the phone.
No. Oh, no.
Christ. Whoever gave him the hotline number. All right, hey,
Hang on one second, Lori. Hang on one second.
You hate performing oral sex?
No, boyfriend does.
Oh, your boyfriend does.
Much bigger problem.
All right, hold on a second.
Dr. Drew's a born solid physician.
That's right. Yeah, that'd be Jimmy. Jimmy?
I also hate performing oral sex.
On Adam?
On anyone. Listen, Drew.
Jimmy.
Seriously, do you ever want to just climb back with the pets in the luggage compartment when you're flying with Adam?
Oh, are you kidding?
Because he's going to get arrested, first of all. And that is not a joke, that he made the pilot sort through the nuts so he could get the nuts he liked out of the thing.
I made him sort through the trail mix so I could pick the nuts out of that, of which there was only 5.
The great thing is, though, he made such a stink with the flight attendant, the flight attendant got upset and brought the captain out. And Adam thinks that's funny.
It was great because it was done in a humorous fashion, but it was still extremely uncomfortable.
I have no doubt about that.
And then I have to go through the whole I can't believe you don't like nuts thing. Which, first of all, why would you want me to like nuts? Because you love nuts so much, I always get the nuts and I give them to you.
I know. And it sparks the same conversation each and every time as I devour.
Every time it's the same conversation. And mark my words, Adam Carolla, when he's finally arrested, will be on a plane.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And does he not do the same? By the way, Jimmy, are you high?
No.
Okay. And so does he not do the same thing to you that he does to me, which is he insists on like eye contact and full attention from from L.A. takeoff, departure till somewhere around Albuquerque?
Yes, but I'm not nearly as nice as you are, Drew. Why would you ask me if I'm high?
How dare you?
Everyone that calls the show is high, Drew.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a little confused for a second.
Well, listen, first off, I do not ask that Jimmy provide eye contact for me because he is listening.
All he needs is an ear.
That's right. Drew, however, works on Scantron sheets, which is a slap in the face to a celebrity of my caliber when I'm imparting nuggets of wisdom.
But aren't you embarrassed when he then puts on the lovely eye shades and leans back, puts his feet up on the headrest of the guy in front of him?
He knows better.
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't put the eye shades on with you?
No.
Oh, I bring the eye shade when we travel.
But it never goes on. It never goes on. Because you have to stop talking for 5 seconds. The eye shades on.
Yeah. I can only talk to Drew for like 3.5 hours. Jimmy, I could make it all the way to New York or Toronto with.
Drew, before I hang up, I'm gonna curse you, Drew.
For what?
Because you said that thing about me being high. Adam, you know what you don't see on TV anymore? Tracing the call.
Yes. Yes.
I'm on the line for 30 seconds.
That's right.
The call.
That's right.
I'm going to hang up.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to keep going with that. Thanks, Jimmy. That's right. Remember you'd watch those TV shows from the 70s, and the housewife would pick the phone up.
There'd be someone with a headset behind her.
And the guy who was from the FBI would be given the stretch it out. Come on, stretch it out. Just a little longer. We can get coordinates on. We can lock in where his location is so we can trace the call. Yeah, they don't do it. Apparently, they can trace calls immediately now.
Yes.
Oh, they still do that, Anderson? All right.
We just don't see it. The convention isn't in television any longer.
Lori?
Yeah.
Your boyfriend hates performing oral sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been together for about a year, and he just is really uncomfortable with it.
How do you know?
We've talked about it.
What does he say?
I mean, he doesn't really like to talk about it, but I bring it up, and I ask him why, and I'm not really sure why it is. He just says that he just doesn't like it, and that's basically his answer.
Yeah. Is he gay?
No.
Has he ever entered a pie eating contest?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because that's my technique. You know what I mean?
Pie eating?
Yeah. I just bury my face right in there. I don't even know what part's which. I can't figure it out. I just figure I'll hit them all. Is he black?
No.
No,
He's
because
white.
some of the black guys don't like doing that.
He's white.
I see. And
Western boy.
is he what is it? Does he cite a reason as to why he can't do this?
Well, he says like if he's stopped drinking for a while, and he used to drink a lot, and he said when he would drink a lot, then he'd be more comfortable. I guess maybe he could let loose more. And now, I don't know, he just feels...
We need to talk to this young man.
Do you have any problems down there?
No.
Can we talk to him?
He's not here.
Can we talk to him?
Why don't you just get him drinking again?
Oh, nice. Can we speak with him? Is there a way we
a
can...
couple times he has drank, he's said that that's what he wants to do, and then it kind of bothers me that that's the only time that he would want to do it. It's only been once.
Ladies, would you be offended if a guy went down there and then popped up and took a good swig off a flask and then got back down there? And you wouldn't take that very well. Like Doug got down there for a few minutes and said, "Hold on," like pulled a flask out of his bathrobe and took 2 big like swigs off it, and then sort of dove back in. Not a compliment? No, I wouldn't mind.
No.
All right, hold on, Lori. We got to take a break.
Okay.
I got to yell at Drew about mixed nuts, and then we'll get back with you, and we'll get to the bottom of this. See if you can track him down. I'd like to talk to him.
Okay.
Call him up or something. Get him on the other line.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in a minute.
Outrageous Talk Radio, 100.7 The Buzz, KQBC, Seattle.
Yeah! LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Got a box with David Allen Greer tomorrow.
Oh, no kidding. At your house?
Yes, theoretically, unless he stands me up.
He will.
See how much man he is. We going to go back to Lori over here? 23?
Hi.
Lori, yeah. Okay, so your boyfriend doesn't like going down on you unless he's drunk, and he's not drunk anymore.
Right, once in a while. It's very rare.
I see. And how about you tell him you like it and tell him to get down there?
I have.
And do you perform oral sex on him?
Yes.
Why don't you quarantine his penis until he gets down on you?
Right.
Well, that's what I was thinking about doing.
That's fine.
But I don't think he'd care.
All right.
Like,
hey, why don't you break up then?
really?
Well, he doesn't care if you blow him. He's not going down on you. It doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like you're particularly fond of each other.
No, but we are.
You
We're
are.
very fond of each other. I mean,
I can see this.
That's my whole point.
No,
is
there's
like,
great love. Great love.
Well, that's the whole point, is that if I felt like if he really did care and love me, then he would not have a problem with me.
That's our point.
That's what it... Well, listen, no guy, except for my buddy John, likes going down on a woman. Oh, they say they do, and they like the sort of byproduct of it, which is, here's what you get for going down on a woman. You give her pleasure, and she blows you, theoretically. Or puts the word out that you're, dutiful. But here's the deal. Yeah, let me tell you, because if you don't go down on a woman...
She puts that word out.
Listen, let me tell you something about women. You don't think they talk about sex? They talk about sex. Drew, your wife talks about sex way more than you do, and you do 2 hours a night on a radio show.
That's true.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about women, too. You give them a half glass of Chardonnay, and that's it. They're all like ex-porn stars at that point. And if you put more than 4 or 5 of them in the same room and a couple glasses of wine...
It's embarrassing.
They crack open like bad Easter eggs. They really do. And they start talking about sex.
And
word...
And wants to say something here.
And if you're one of the guys who's with one of these girls...
And you're not doing your duty?
They're going to know. Right, Ann?
All I know is that I was hanging out with one of your ex-girlfriends.
Uh-huh.
And I heard what a great lover you were. And when I reported that back to you, you remember this.
Was that Cynthia?
You were glowing. You're like, really? What else she said?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's making a good point. It's true.
Yeah,
We do discuss it.
Right away.
They will talk. And then your name will be sort of circulated, and that you'll be the guy who doesn't go down on chicks. So, and it will be put in your permanent file. So it's important.
It's very true. This was 6 years ago, and I still remember that comment.
All right.
Oh my God.
And Ann, seriously now, I mean, totally hypothetically, but take your pants off. No. Hypothetically, Ann.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right.
If there was to be some instance where you and I were traveling, we're doing something for the radio, we had a few highballs.
You would been the assessment of the women that set you up for any action.
We're totally loaded.
We're totally loaded, and let's say, you got divorced, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Doug went gay, and no, Doug went gay, and you got the kids, whatever. You got divorced, and you and I were just, we're up in my hotel room drinking, and it started to seem like something was going to happen. That last report that you got, I know, you want to put a trash can near it in case you got to heave? That last report that you got 6 years ago would be somewhere up in your head.
That would set the stage.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if the report was a really negative one,
that would be there.
Like a smelly sack, doesn't go down, lasts for 2 minutes, pimples on ass, that would be a deal breaker, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Definitely.
So that's why it's important, fellas.
It's
important
true.
to get a radio show.
We know everything. I know things about Drew.
What?
Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, let me tell you
We
something.
all know things about Drew.
Yeah. Oh, listen, your wife, she gets a whiff of like cough medicine and she starts rambling like an auctioneer. She really does. She loves to tell embarrassing sex stories, doesn't she? Yes.
I guess I wasn't aware of it.
Oh, how dare you not be aware of that? What do you mean? Susan, come on.
No, I wasn't aware of these stories.
I'll tell you, I don't like to be in places where I get drunk with her because she'll tell me stories. She'll tell me things. I wanted to order the Spice Channel up at the hotel room, and Drew was taking a Scantron test. Then he couldn't achieve an erection, so he cried, but I gave him an issue of JAMA, and he felt better.
Painful erection that will not go away.
No, she'll talk, that one. As a matter of fact, you should talk to her. She really opens up. Doesn't she, Ann? She'll tell you a story or two. And it's weird because her telling you a sex story about Drew, it's like your mom telling you something about your dad, you know? Then
It's extremely uncomfortable.
Your dad is bigger than most men. I don't know if you're aware of that. He approached me with his penis. Oh, sure, he was drunk, but he was horny and he could still get it up. And it's like, okay, Ma, please. No. That's the way I swear I feel that way with Susan. Whenever she starts talking sex. She's a beautiful woman, and normally you'd be excited to see a woman like that talking sex, but not when it's about Drew. And I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's a little disconcerting, right?
It is. It's yeah, because I don't look at you that way.
No, it's hard to look at certain people that way. Yeah. And would you look at me more sexually than Drew? I know it's a difference between.
No, because you fart all the time, and it's just you've taken all that away.
Oh, really? The gas?
Yeah.
Gas broke the deal. But if you had to do one of us, you know what I mean? You have to. There's some
life depends upon
some
it.
law that's passed that you have to have sex with one of us.
Anderson.
You do Anderson?
Yeah.
Really? Anderson's going to jack off to that tonight, by the way. Oh, yeah. You just made the belly. You made the belly of fame. Seriously, me or Drew, you got to do one. You got to do one. I know Drew's more appealing, but then it's weirder. You know what I mean? It's like
we've known each other a lot longer.
You got this handsome, clean dad, and then this weird, scuzzy uncle, and you have to have sex with one of them. I think you go with the uncle, right? Because he's just further
You
away.
love these hypothetical questions, don't you?
Yeah. And you go me,
He's
though.
in the same position.
Would you go me?
Should I just say you?
You just say it, get it over with.
Okay, you, Adam.
Right. And let me tell you something, man.
This is where Lisa screwed up last night. She should have just gone, yes.
Halfway into it, I think you'd start coming around. I think you'd forget all about the hair on the ass and excessive gas, and you just all I ask, just give me
Hey,
a
if you're
chance.
as good as they say.
Let yourself go. Oh yes, I know what a woman likes. I don't like what a woman likes, but I know what they like, and I know how to do it. I know what to do for them. I really do. I'm a technician in the bedroom. I really am.
Ninja.
It was like, I am in the bedroom is like, it's like when I was a carpenter. I was a damn good carpenter. I hated every minute of it. Oh, my God. But I knew how to please the customer.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
92%.
92% of the time I please the customer. And if I want to impress someone, I can take care of
92% of
business.
the way there.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't a 100% guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with women too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I once was told by a client of mine when I was a carpenter, when I didn't finish some project, he said, you're one of those 90% guys, aren't you? You're one of those guys who finishes 9/10 of the job and never finishes that last 10%. I said, no, I'm a 70% guy. I'm giving you the extra 20%. This is a big bonus. You should appreciate it, which is true. Angie?
Yes.
You're 27.
Yes.
I could please you sexually, too.
No, thank you. Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's your poison.
What's up, Angie?
Well, this happened about a month ago. I got really inebriated with my boyfriend. I was spotting, just coming off of my period. We do use protection. I don't want any children, by the way. And that's for you, Andrew. Anyway.
Is your boyfriend Andrew?
No, that's for you, Andrew, as far as telling everybody not to have kids. Don't want any kids. So.
You and Drew.
Oh, you and Drew. I thought you said that's for you, Andrew.
Yeah, that's what
okay.
Okay.
No, not Drew.
What's your mom doing in Israel?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on?
Anyway, we got really inebriated. I did not realize I was spotting. I had a tampon in, and we do wear protection. Neither of us felt it, and it got pushed into my uterus. And I had noticed that there was something wrong, but I didn't feel any normal symptoms of yeast infection.
I guarantee you it didn't get pushed into your uterus.
Well,
it got pushed up in the way behind your cervix is where it
okay. It was there for 3 weeks before it came out.
Yeah, it's a very common thing.
What kind of shape was that thing in?
It's not uncommon.
Well, not nice, and I know that this is really gross, but I don't have any insurance. I don't want to go to the doctor if I don't have to.
All right, listen.
I need to ask you.
It's not gross.
Oh, yes.
It was very gross.
It's a common reason for women to come to the doctor to get those retrieved. It's common for the doctor to find one when he does a pelvic exam that you didn't know was there.
Drew, what do they retrieve that with?
Usually finger, but there's these little forceps you can get.
Yeah, they have them at Pet Boys.
It makes its way out on its own. It is
And
gone.
the problem is that's how people get toxic shock syndrome.
I have not.
But it's out now, so it's over.
Yes, and it's been out now for 2 weeks, and I would think that if I had toxic shock, I would be.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Okay.
Forget it.
You understand?
It's over.
Hey, Angie?
Yes.
I know they make, jumbo and super absorbent ones. How about one with like a 4-foot cord on it for you drunk chicks?
Ripcord.
That's.
You know what I mean?
You don't understand when you don't feel a tampon when it's in you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You put the 4-foot cord on there for the gals who like to drink and never know when they're going to get it.
It did have a long string. I don't know how it happened.
It happens all the time.
Happened to me before.
It happens all the time.
Never again. I'm going to be really careful.
Happens all the time, Angie.
You
Relax.
drunk now, baby?
No.
Hey, you sound a little nutty.
Well, it's 12:19 here. It's past my bedtime. You guys come on late.
Okay, baby.
Where are you?
So I don't need to go to the doctor or anything.
No, you don't have to. No.
What do you do? Are you a nurse?
No.
What do you do for a living?
Rather not get into it.
What is it? Come on.
I'm actually unemployed right now.
I see.
Working on getting a job. I just lost a job that I really liked.
Which was?
I was working doing roadside assistance.
Roadside assistant.
I haven't been to junior college anything. I would like to go to college. I don't have finances for it. I'm trying to find a job I can work my way up with.
I see. All right. I just want to warn you of something. You're 27, a relatively young woman, and you're getting that cadence of the women in their 40s and 50s who call these talk shows. You know that crazy bitchy cadence? I'm currently not employed right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's past midnight here, and I'm not accustomed to, that cadence?
Okay, yes.
You're getting that cadence, Angie.
I apologize.
I'm just warning you. You're 27. That cadence shouldn't kick in for another 14 years.
Well, I shouldn't be like that.
All right, baby. That's
I'm
cool.
sorry if
that's all right,
didn't
baby.
mean to offend you.
No, that's fine. Hey, listen, it's all good.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right, enjoy, all right?
Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself. Drew, what do you think about a tampon string? And what's a tampon string run? About 3 inches?
Yeah.
I'm showing you.
Yeah, about 3 inches.
Yeah.
About 3 inches. Seems a little light.
Yeah. Well, the thing if it were you, you'd need like a rope.
Yeah,
something to grab onto. That's the thing.
You know how I would measure the tampon string?
Yeah.
If I was designing tampons?
Fathoms.
Which I may get into.
You do
like Mark Twain.
Yeah.
That's how I got his name. Mark the tampon. All right.
Plumb lines.
Here's the point. I would take a piece of string and I would go from the woman's chin down to her vagina, and I'd go, this is as long as it possibly has to be. It just couldn't get any further than this.
Yeah.
It'd come out of her mouth.
Right.
And then I would have a set for taller women. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, of course.
But if you had a string that was
3 fathoms?
No, you make what's a fathom? About 6 feet. Yeah. I would have it long enough to tie around their leg.
Yeah.
Like a leash on a surfboard.
Yeah, or like a catheter.
What's wrong with making that thing just 5-6 inches instead of 3 inches? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they got to hang it out of their fly.
You don't need a really long string.
You don't need it that long? Hey, but what about this, Ann?
Anderson doesn't like this talk.
Don't you want a couple inches hanging anyway? You know what I mean? You really want to go up there after it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3 inches is plenty, right, Drew?
Yeah, I'm just wondering where he's getting at.
How far does the tampon go up in there?
This far.
The 1.5 inches?
Yeah.
1.5 inches, Ann?
Yeah, I would say there's plenty.
You could leave it in. I mean, if we got it on.
You just work around it.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it in. I might push it over. But, so if it's 1.5 inches in and the string's 3 inches long, you mean you got 1.5 inches hanging out, right?
Yeah.
I see. And Ann, just a quick question. I know we're getting a little personal tonight, but if you were getting dressed with a tampon in, would you just let the string hang out, pull your underpants up, or would you tuck the string somewhere? Do you know what I'm saying? What do you guys do with that string?
Some tuck.
Some tuck? Do
leave
some
it.
tuck?
Yeah.
Because you're sort of, you're running with the devil when you tuck that thing. I mean, you're asking for trouble, right?
No.
No?
No.
I see.
No, I think tucking is better.
Is it true that the older ones actually had a lamp type chain on them, the older tampons, like the old bald chains that grandma'd have on her lamp. And so
mothballs.
You would tuck if it was going to be, would you tuck if you thought you may be somewhere that someone may see it? Do you know what I'm saying?
How would they see it?
Well, I mean, okay, let's put it this way.
What, in a bikini or something?
Okay, in a bikini, or maybe you just got some kind of hot date and you think maybe you're getting in a jacuzzi later or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the bikini. Let's say you might be in a bikini later. It's a swim pool party. What do you do with the string? You still leave it? You do a little tuck.
Well,
a tuck.
You do a tuck.
Yeah.
Okay, and some girls tuck.
Yeah.
Well, I think most women would.
Most women tuck?
Well, if you're wearing a piece of clothing that might expose that, you'd
be wearing underpants, so you wouldn't have to tuck. But you wouldn't want it to come out of the side of the underpants or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do a
It's
little
a
tuck.
perfect little crease for tucking down there.
Right.
It's wonderful.
And stuff stays, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
think what you could do with that, Adam.
It's like putting something on the refrigerator. Like a Post-it on the fridge. There's a natural adhesive quality to the vagina, isn't there? True?
Yeah.
Well, all vaginas are different.
Yeah, but they all have an adhesive quality to them.
Yes.
Right.
Just what would you do with that if it were yours?
If I had a vagina?
Yeah.
I'd keep stuff in there. Yeah. I'd look at it as a fifth pocket.
It'd be like
in a pair of jeans.
Your tool belt.
Stamps.
Yeah, I'd keep stuff. I'd keep stuff there like, I'd keep $5 in there in case, emergency.
You have a crack?
Oh, yeah, but he can't find it.
That's different. I can't walk. I think you could roll up a $5 bill, keep it in there, and have no trouble, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
look at Ashley.
You keep a tampon in there. You could keep $5. You keep the $5. I keep a little address book, probably one of the small ones like you put in your wallet, and some mints or something. Chapstick. Yeah, if you can handle the chapstick, you can handle me. All right, we will move on to our next call. Yeah. I'd keep it a little, like what people keep in the trunk of their car, a flare, some jumper cables, a couple of bucks, and a snake bite kit or something. Yeah, kind of emergency, fresh pair of socks, something like that, swim trunks,
Nice.
Jason?
Yeah.
You're 24. What would you keep in your vagina?
What would I keep in my vagina? Oh, God. I haven't even thought about that one.
Yeah.
What would you keep in your vagina, Adam?
We just finished talking about that, Jason. What's up tonight?
I'm sorry. So how you guys doing?
Great.
Good. Curious about something. 24 years old, living up here in Seattle. Listen to you guys every night. You guys are, funnier than hell. I go to sleep, laughing every night with you guys.
Thank you.
This whole deal with Minka...
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get that? Thing is, I was wondering about something. I'm actually going to be down in the L.A. area in about a week and a half. Or actually, no, 1 week from today. And I was wondering something. Could you guys, hook us up on a date? Just like an evening thing?
Me and you?
No, not me and you. Me and Minka.
Me and Minka?
Minka,
You want to go out with Minka?
Big boob Asian queen?
Yeah.
The thing is, not nothing serious. Just like a one evening deal. But the thing is, though, for the longest time, I've been listening to you guys for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And I've been and I don't know. I'm just one of those guys that I'm really ambitious and I'll do anything to do anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not anything to do anything, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'd give my left testicle to be on LoveLine.
Yeah.
Just
Right. Well, you're on it now, but here's my thing, Jason.
Uh-huh.
I only associate with people who would do anything to get anything. Anything.
Well,
you know what I mean? Not the anything to get anything, not anything.
That's me.
You got to do anything.
I would do anything to do anything.
Well, you just said you do anything, but not anything.
Well, I need
a guy who does anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's my whole thing.
Really?
See, I need anything. You understand? I don't need anything, not anything,
okay,
but
well,
anything.
I changed my mind as of now. I'll do anything for anything.
Oh, but wait a minute. Will you do anything for anything or anything for anything? I
do anything for anything.
Yeah, so you got to go low on the first one. You go, I'll do anything for anything.
Anything.
And then you go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay, let's try it one more time real quick. What kind of guy are you, Jason?
I'm the kind of guy that would do anything for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty good, except for I think you hit the second anything a little too hard. Yeah,
Cool.
Your work on that. All right, Jason. Let me send up the big Minka bat signal.
Could you do that?
It's a Korean flag with a silicone sack in the center of it as the yin and the yang.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Listen, I ran into Minka once at a nudie bar in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like I got.
I remember you said the other day, like, she'd asked you about being on the Man Show and all that.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that is that's my new favorite show. That and Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
TV.
Well, thank you.
Man Show is just a little funnier than it.
That's right.
So
thank you, Jason. All right, just sounds like a dynamite individual. Oh boy. Well, what do I have Minka in the trunk of my car?
Yeah.
If I did, I'd be using her.
He figured that since she appealed to you for a job on the Man Show, that you guys communicate regularly, I guess.
And can we? Oh, I got to find Minka's card, right? I have that. I got to make myself.
Oh, she's going to be on this show?
I got to make a note. We got to get her in here.
Oh, boy.
When you hear this woman, when you see this woman, you'll be glad she came. She really is. And she'll hurt you with her breasts.
Could you like have dueling Minka? You do Minka to Minka?
Right. I could ask Minka what her title is. She could say, "I'm number one Asian big boob queen,"
and
then I could say,
"No,
I'm the number one Asian big boob queen." Right?
It'd be like to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I could be like, what was the old announcer's name?
Wink Martindale?
No, it wasn't Wink.
I don't know.
Yeah, we could do an actual whole program here.
I'm going to get Minka in on this show. You guys will be impressed. All right, we'll take a little break. When we come back, who are we going to talk to, Drew? We'll talk to Jim. Jim is 22. When he's having sex with girlfriend, her vagina smells bad. It makes him sick. After this.
LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine will be right back.
You're listening to LoveLine on Outrageous Talk Radio, 100.7 The Buzz.
Hey, LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Ready to get to the phones here, Drew?
Yeah, I'm just looking at your weird doodling. Is this you doing all these pictures?
Yes. I got an entertainment magazine. I'm drawing a goatee and sideburns on everyone on the cover. So far, that's Ricky Martin, Lucy Liu.
Crazy?
Lucy Liu?
Yeah.
Yeah. All Asian women are nuts. And she's good looking, so she's has double nuts gene. You know what I'm saying? Why? You think Lucy Liu is nuts?
Just you get that vibe, yeah.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore, she's got to be nuts. And Cameron Diaz.
I don't get that from her. Cameron Diaz is probably a nice person, I bet.
Yeah, but she's too much. Smiling all the time, laughing all the time. Something's there. I deem all happy people nuts.
Oh.
Jim?
Yeah.
You're 22.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
All right. Been going out with my girlfriend for about 3 or 4 months now. But every time we're having sex, just the smell from her vagina is just awful.
Have you brought this up with her?
Pardon?
Have you brought this up?
I don't know how to, approach this without.
Well, we have a sort of a pat answer for this one.
Yeah, which I'll give in a second. But Drew, when you drink, does it kill your sense of smell, or is it just because you're drunk and numb all the way around?
Numb. It's general numbness.
You notice when you're drunk, stuff doesn't bother you smell-wise that much?
I
don't notice that?
No.
You ever eaten, gotten drunk and tried to enjoy like a dessert and it's not quite there?
Right.
You don't taste it that much?
Right.
And
your
to me,
senses are numbed. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's if you ate that dessert with a stopped-up nose.
Yeah.
That's sort of the flavor that it has. That's why you should always get drunk before you go down.
I see.
On a woman.
And that's okay. Mental note.
Okay, Jim.
Yeah.
Here's our answer. You say that you were listening to this show. You with me?
Yeah.
You heard somebody call in. They talked about their girlfriend. Of course, it wasn't you. They said there was a little smell coming from down there, and that Drew sounded concerned that there may be some infection, and that can mean there's an infection when there's a little odor down there. And he urged that the person go in and get checked up at the gynecologist to make sure there wasn't an infection. And because you love her so much, you happen to notice a little odor yourself, and we're worried that she might have an infection.
There you go. That's the answer. Okay?
All right, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I get more satisfaction talking to a dog than I do most of our listeners.
Yes, yeah.
So, Jim, you there on the line? Yeah. So, Jim, you tell her that there's an infection and Dr. Drew and somebody calls in, okay? Not your girlfriend. You didn't call in, but that you heard somebody call in, right, Jim? Uh-huh. Okay, so, Jim, you got that? Thanks. You understand why I hate our callers? Oh, my God. Right. I swear to Christ. When is the last time someone called the show and said, I guess I'm needy tonight. When's the last time someone called the show and went, hey, that's solid advice.
Good job.
That makes sense. I'll use it.
Yeah, never.
I think it's happened 3 times in the 5 years that I've been here that someone has actually said, not thanks, but that's a good angle. And this is a good angle. If your bitch's twat smells, am I allowed to say that?
Oh, yeah.
And you want a way to tell her about it, this is a great way to tell her. You heard Drew talking about it and you're worried. How about a little, hey, good angle. Thanks, boys. I'll try it. Noel?
Actually, it's Noel.
No. I mean, no.
How dare you?
How do you spell Noel?
That's Noel.
It is?
It's the same spelling.
Oh, it is. All right.
Actually, I made up my question. I have some Huell Hauser clips for you, Adam.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Huell Hauser and Drew, one day I'm going to make a coffee table book out of stuff. It's going to be stuff Drew doesn't know.
But should.
No, just stuff Drew doesn't know, and people are going to open it, and they're going to see a picture of Steve Largent, who is in the NFL Hall of Fame and a senator from Oklahoma, and who led the National League in receptions for 10 years.
See the picture of Shining.
And who up until just a year or two ago, led amongst all football players, had the reception record. Drew never heard of this person. Here's a movie, The Shining. Drew's never seen this movie. Huell Hauser, someone who's been on television here locally for 30 years, and Drew grew up here. Never heard of, never seen. Thank you. Noel, what do you have?
Yeah, I got a lot of them. Some of them are funny, some of them aren't so funny.
Well, just give us the ones that aren't funny.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. But it's kind of long, so just hang up on me whenever you get bored.
All right, I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here you go.
This is my favorite television personality. I don't know if you could use personality.
How many varieties do we have left?
Where do all these... Oh, look at this. Oh. This is absolutely spectacular.
Now, you know what he's looking at right now?
That's it.
He's on a piece of kielbasa
Spectacular.
or a tortilla.
Is this normal? So when we wrote... This is a weed right here. Right there.
Looking at weeds.
Well, let's take that out.
Yeah.
How did a weed get in this garden? No, what you're doing is not...
I know I'm not...
That's not right. She's breaking the law. Goodbye.
You don't know this man.
No.
Gosh.
Never seen Huell Hauser.
No.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right, we ready to hang up?
Yeah. Amazing.
Hello? What does that mean? Oh, wow.
You've never seen Huell Hauser?
No.
30 years he's been on television on KCET out here.
All kinds of interesting stories. It's a great way to spend an afternoon. And she would come up here and have tea? Afternoon tea, yes. Wow. Spectacular.
No, he's like, you ever, I'm trying to put him on hold. You ever, I think Anderson put him back on. You ever see, like, teachers who work with special kids?
Yeah.
And the kid's like 6 and he's retarded and he takes piece of cotton and he sticks it on a piece of construction paper and says it's the Easter Bunny. You know the reaction that the teacher has to that?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, look at that.
Amazing.
That's what Huell has with everything. I swear to Christ, this guy goes to a tortilla factory. His jaw's hanging on the ground. He's dumbfounded. He is in awe. All right, I got to do a little Huel.
All right.
It's always the same. It's the same 3 questions. How long has your family been making tortillas in the San Fernando Valley? 400,000 years, Huel. Wow, you don't say. Yes, my grandfather made the tortillas before, and then his grandfather, and his grandfather before him. And originally they made them in Mexico, but they brought them over here, and we've been here at the same. You've been at the same location on the corner of Laurel Canyon and San Fernando Boulevard for 400 years? Yes, we have, Huel. I bet a lot has changed in the last 400 years. Well, yes, since the invention of the automobile, the automatic weapon,
electricity,
gasoline, and electricity, sure, things have changed, Huel. And then he gets the old way of making it. Now, Huel, we used to make these tortillas we had women who would individually make the tortillas by hand by rolling them on their inner thigh. Rolling them on their inner thigh. He always repeats the last sentence a person says. Now we have a mechanized way. Well, show me that. Well, here it is, Huel. You can see it's an assembly line. The flour and water and cornstarch goes in this side, and then the flour and tortilla, water and cornstarch goes in this side. That's right, Huel. And if you can look to your right, you'll see the other side of the conveyor belt. You'll see the finished product, and it comes out a tortilla. Yes, it does, Huel. That's why they call it a tortilla machine. It goes in as water and cornstarch on one side. It comes out a tortilla on the other side. And how do you ship these tortillas? We use a truck, Huel. A truck! My goodness! And Huel, in the old days, we used a wagon that was pulled by a horse. A wagon that was pulled by a horse! Yes, that's right, Huel. My grandfather drove the wagon. Your grandfather drove the wagon! Now, what do we, Huel, if I could direct you to the to the baklava part. Oh, baklava!
What's more, I find more bizarre than him is the way the people he's interviewing sort of play along with it.
Well, they've never been more excited in their life because
Why?
Because a guy with a camera and a microphone is coming to the world's most boring place of employment and talking to them as if they're building a Formula One car for the Grand Prix circuit.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you got some piece of ass made out of cinder block that's stuffed in a horrible section of the San Fernando Valley. How often do people want to do stories on tortilla making?
Right.
So this guy's in there, and they couldn't be more excited. Huel, you'll have to put the hairnet. You have to put that on. He always puts the hard hat on, too. I'm thinking, how many people have skull injuries in a tortilla factory? And I'll put the hard hat on.
Maybe invite him in to see how the man show is produced.
No, he would kick my ass. Huel is an ex-Marine. He's like 6'4", and he's got arms the size of the guns of a battleship.
Seriously?
Yeah. He's a big guy. He wears these big boots. He walks around. He'd kill me. He'd put that microphone right up my ass. He'd kill me if he came in here.
Wow.
All right. Searching for California gold. I can't believe...
Never.
Okay.
Never.
All right. Jose?
Yeah.
You're 14?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
California.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen Huel Hauser?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
You're not lying to me?
No.
Okay.
What's up, Jose?
14-year-old knows more than you, Drew.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead, Jose.
2 weeks ago, I found some sex toys under my mom's bed. Like a penis pump and like a dildo and some lingerie.
That's nice.
And I was wondering how or if I should confront her.
Yes. Wait. I'll tell you what I'd like you to do, Jose.
What's that?
Wait until Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, hell no.
Then make your move. Put it in a pillowcase, smuggle it under the table, wait till Grandma and the whole family's around, and then present it.
Nah, but I won't be with my mom for Thanksgiving.
You won't what?
I won't be with my mother for Thanksgiving.
Why? Where are you going to be?
My dad's house.
I see. All right. Bring it to his house. And, no, listen.
I don't necessarily buy that.
I don't buy it either. Jose, why don't we believe you?
I don't know.
We don't believe A, because he cracks up too easily, and B, nobody shoves lingerie with a dildo.
No.
3 things that don't belong together: a penis pump, a dildo, and lingerie. They don't go together.
Do you think she's using the penis pump on the dildo?
Yeah,
She that
exactly.
stupid?
No, she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, these things don't go together.
She has a boyfriend.
These would be entirely different parts of the house.
Yeah.
No, they were all in one bag. She has this boyfriend. I've seen
What color was
all over her room.
What color was the bag?
It was striped, black and white.
Yeah. What kind of bag?
Like I don't know, like a pouch thing, like a backpack thing, but like from Mexico.
Why were you looking under her bed?
I was looking for my shoes.
Oh, really?
Really?
Why do you think your shoes were under her bed?
Because I slept there last night, or that one night to, watch TV.
You slept in her bed?
Yeah, to watch TV, because I was watching TV and she went out, and I fell asleep on her bed.
All right. Now I believe him.
Yeah.
He's very specific.
Yeah.
He's looking under the bed for a shoe.
He's convinced me.
Yeah. Didn't I give you that speech earlier in the night about looking around in Mom's room?
I didn't.
All right, listen, Jose.
Yeah.
You should not confront her on this.
Okay.
This is none of your business.
Right.
She's an adult. Many women have these things floating around. This is her private life. I know it's a little weird to think about it, but you get a little older, you understand. And
when I first saw it, that freaked me out pretty much.
I know, but she doesn't. You didn't sniff it, did you?
No.
Oh,
I see.
Adam.
I'm just asking.
But I understand it's just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. It's as Adam said, she's an adult, has her own private life, and that's that. They'll learn you for sniffing around in her room a little bit.
Here's my point. What's in it for you?
Yeah.
To confront her with the dildo.
The whole idea of confronting somebody because you found their private stuff
under their bed.
Yeah. Why isn't the word confront even in that
I have
question?
no idea. I think he just wanted to talk. All right, we got to
That's
take
the
a
other
break.
reason we didn't believe him.
Mike?
Under their bed.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Mike, you got to turn your radio down.
Hello?
Turn your radio down.
Okay.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Hello?
Mike says you're 6'10" tall and you have a 3.5-inch penis.
Yes.
All right. Do you hit your head in doorways?
No.
No. Why not?
Well, what do you mean?
He's not 6'10", that's why.
Yeah. Do you hit your head when you walk under a doorway?
No, I don't. I duck.
Right. You duck.
Yes.
How high is your head above a doorway?
Yes.
How high is your head above a doorway?
About 4 inches.
All right. It's within the acceptable margin of error.
The Geneva Convention?
Doorways are 6'8".
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a little break. I'm not sure if I believe this Mike. I don't want to make too much fun of him in case
it's real.
He actually is 6'10" to come over and sit on me. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get back with Big Mike and a small penis after this.
LoveLine, we'll be right back. Call on the 1-800-LOVE-191.
You're listening to LoveLine on Outrageous Talk Radio, 100.7 The Buzz.
Yay! LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. And how long have you been sitting on these chocolates here, baby? I mean, I've been... you could have popped these 10-10 tonight. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I just turned around. I was looking for a tape, and I thought, oh, wow, look at this. It's
chocolate. You know what I like about you, Drew? No, thank you. I like Drew because you eat junky stuff. It's always funny when a doctor eats junky stuff. All right, Drew, you want to talk to the next song and eat one of these chocolates?
All right.
Are you ready?
It's Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Big Mike Llewellyn.
Yeah, Big Mike. Go ahead.
All right, Mike.
Mike's quite a conversationalist, too. I remember talking to him.
All right, so what's the question exactly?
Well, I'm on my college basketball team, and, I'm 6'10". It's really embarrassing, there's always been all the ladies, that's never been a problem getting the ladies just because I play basketball, but,
What position do you play?
I'm a center.
What's the name of the team?
I prefer not to say.
What color's uniform?
It's,
No, I believe him. Come on.
No, I don't believe him. He's lying.
UCLA. There you go.
You do not go to UCLA. He's lying.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What's the name of your head coach?
Anyways, my question.
What's the name of your head coach?
What's name? Speak up, please. I'm on a cell phone.
What's the name of your head coach?
All right, I don't play at UCLA. I prefer not to say what college I go to. Anyways,
Pac-10?
What?
Junior college, Pac-10?
Huh? JC.
All right. What city are you calling from? I'll do the math.
Costa Mesa.
Aha. Costa Mesa Junior College. All right. They have the running Heshers. All right, so Mike, small penis, tall, right?
Yes.
All right, so what can we do?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Is there anything I can do to help increase it? Like,
no.
I mean, my balls are like normal size, but like.
Yeah, that's worse though because it makes your penis look small in comparison. You know, it's all relative. It really is. It really is. Small sack make your penis look bigger. You see that penis dangling 3-4 inches past the sack? That's
cool.
nice. Yeah. Mine, I don't get that.
What are you gonna do? I mean, it's
All right. Listen, I feel bad for the guy. He shouldn't have picked UCLA. Why doesn't a guy who plays collegiately know the coach of UCLA is? As a guy who's 6'10" and playing at a junior college, the whole idea of playing at a junior college is to transfer to a 4-year school. And if you're playing in Costa Mesa, you sure as hell should know the name of the coach at one of the closest big basketball schools to your junior college, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I totally believe him. Here's my point. You're lucky I don't care. That's number one. But number two, there's nothing you can do to increase your penis. Right. Find a woman who loves you and perform a lot of oral sex on her. She won't care.
Yeah.
And listen, she'll probably be pleasantly surprised to see that small penis when you drop your pants, you behemoth.
Right.
She'll be glad. You know what I mean? And
who was it that gave some...
You'd breathe a sigh of relief if you saw a small penis on a guy who's 6'10".
Well,
nice. But you'd think...
A small penis?
Well, not a small penis, but you'd think he was going to open you like a can of corn.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And you saw that small penis, it'd be like, huh.
Who was it we were talking to about something? We talked about a basketball player to someone on the TV show, remember?
Yeah.
What was the deal?
Why? Why do I have to say everything? Why is that, Drew? You know damn well.
I can't remember who it was.
Oh, please.
And who was talking about it.
You don't know who was talking about it?
Yeah.
You know who she was talking about?
Yeah. I remember that.
Who was that? Who?
I believe it was Shaq she was talking about.
You believe.
Banks had a crush on one of you.
Let me tell you something about Drew. He likes the potty talk. He really does. He just wants me to talk about it. He wants me to get in trouble. He wants me to do all the revealing. I'm the one who makes an ass of myself, gets everyone pissed off at me, screws up my career, and gets everyone angry. And you escape scot-free, yet you get to sit here and watch it all. And participate. How dare you? Jeremy?
Yeah.
You're 18. What's up?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, first of all, that I'm a long-time listener and a first-time caller.
Thank you.
Adam Carolla, you are my hero. I've been listening to you forever, and I just think that you're absolutely hilarious.
Thank you.
My question starts off my freshman year in high school. I had a really long relationship with a girl, and we ended up having sex. And right after that, the relationship just went straight out of the window, you know?
Right.
And ever since then, I'm not able to get intimate with a girl. Like, I'll like them, but then once I get intimate, it's just like I get scared and I run away. And like,
so this was such a painful experience to you, you don't want to go through that again?
Yeah, because this girl was not accepted by my friends.
Why?
So like, I got a lot of crap for what I did with her for a long time after that.
Why?
I don't know. They just didn't really like her very much because she was like the only girl on the wrestling team, and you know, like wasn't socially accepted.
The only girl on the wrestling team?
Yeah.
What'd she look like?
She's actually very pretty, but she was kind of like a
like, I'm the best girl in the world, like, I'm a queen, everybody needs to bow down to me kind of an attitude.
But wait a minute. You liked her a lot.
I did like her.
The relationship went south.
No, I know those.
Yeah.
Those debutante types, those queen, those homecoming wrestling team chicks. They're all the same.
Rose Princess.
If I had a
wrestling
nickel
team.
for every one of those wrestling prima donnas I saw.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, you know, scared she's going to break a nail when she gets a guy in a figure 4.
No, she's actually pretty violent.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through this.
And you'll get over it.
Yes.
But it hasn't gone away, like...
How's it been?
You're 18.
I'm a senior now, and I've had many relationships, and they go on for like a week or two, but then once like they start wanting to like do more stuff like sexually, I'm just like, okay, this relationship needs to end.
How long ago did this happen with the girl you liked?
About 4 years ago.
Oof.
All right.
You may have been, you were 14.
No, I was 15.
Really, the problem is you were too young to handle all this.
Yeah.
That's really the issue. And you just start assessing this more realistically, the fact that you were involved over your head at a young age and were sort of traumatized by that. But get tiptoe back into a real relationship. It'll be fine. You're older now. You're competent. You can handle these things.
All right, buddy.
All right?
All right, thank you very much.
No, I'm sorry we're not so involved, but we're really into our chocolates.
Oh, I totally understand.
All right.
All right.
Here's the thing. Seriously. We talk to callers every night, but it's not every night that we get chocolates.
Oh,
you understand?
Chocolate is the best.
Okay, buddy. You take care.
Bye.
All right, don't kill yourself, right?
I won't.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh yeah, what an app.
LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine sucks. Please stop listening.
All right. Well, there you have it. And how dare you bring in all that chocolate? Now I don't want chocolate anymore.
I don't want to vomit.
Drew and I just ate 26 pieces of chocolate in the last...
candy. Nice.
What's it been? It's almost
4 minutes.
Been, almost 5.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. And 3 cups of coffee. That's great. And Drew, you'll be asleep by 12:31?
32. I will be. Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yes.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'm chronically sleep deprived, man.
I know, man. But it's like when you...
I don't even know you, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you go home and you sleep that way, it's like, man, I don't even know you. You know?
Oh, man.
No, but listen, I know we're out of time, but real quick.
I'm missing my stride. I gotta go.
That time at 12:30 when you get home, that is your time, brother.
I ain't got no time for me.
Your wife... That jukebox, that solar-powered jukebox you married, the noise never stops coming out of her. Silence. Those kids that are running around, take me to Disneyland, buy me, give me, take me, buy me, give me, take me, buy me, give me, take me. Asleep.
You'll make a great dad.
The maids are all asleep. The servants are all asleep. All the au pairs and nannies are asleep.
Security guard's still up.
Security's still up. On the west wing of the compound are still up because that's the vulnerable side. The point is that is your time. Now it's time to watch a little television.
No,
just chill. Just for a half hour.
I would love that time.
Half hour.
I did it this morning.
Let's take a half hour and just chill out. See what's on the news. Find out who Huell Hauser is. Find out who Steve Largent is.
We're going to lose the satellite.
Watch a quarter of The Shining. All right, we're gone. So until next time, John Crow with Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I love you too, man.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingle. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.